The largest one would probably be lack of a connection to the police force, where the majority of the public we don't deal with on a regular basis. The vast majority of the public we won't deal with at all, and they make up their perception on policing and what they would expect from a police force by what they see on TV or what they read in the media, and quite often that's a negative. So part of the challenge for us is breaking down a cultural barrier, working with different communities, whether it's in Chinatown, whether it's with the Aboriginal community, and working with people that come from countries that don't have that connection with the police, that don't have that trust for police. So when they do have to phone the police, they know that the police are going to be there, they're going to be on their side. The second one would be younger people, or the younger generation may not know or trust the police just because they haven't had that exposure. So we start working with kids fairly young, and we do a lot of outreach programs in the community, coaching sports, teaching sports to kids. So kids, when they get older, they do have that trust of police, and they know that they've dealt with friendly police officers in the past, and their next interaction with the police is going to be no different. In policing, we are human like anybody else, and humans by nature are fallible. And unfortunately, in the past, we have had officers that have made mistakes, and we likely will have an officer that makes a mistake again in the future. But the important thing is to recognize when those mistakes happen, have them investigated thoroughly, and make sure that those actions don't happen again with that officer, or corrective of the entire police force to make sure it doesn't happen again. Fortunately for the Vancouver Police Department, we have a very strong connection with the community. We have a very positive image with the community. Our approval ratings with the public are very high, both with the business community and those living in the city of Vancouver, and as well as those visiting the city of Vancouver. So, you know, our population of Vancouver grows from about 625,000 people that are residents in the city to well over 1 million people on certain nights throughout the year. So we have a very positive connection with the community. As I mentioned earlier, it's all about relationship building. Those relationships can always get better. It takes time to build those. Unfortunately, it only takes one incident to damage that reputation, which makes it harder to come back from.